Yo, what's good, everybody coming in? What's up? What's up? Riding with Jimmy. Early morning edition. Yeah. Things should be back to normal now, hopefully. Unless something else crazy happens. Marcus, what up, boy? Yeah, man. So, I see everybody was talking about the Pewdiepie situation. Everybody was talking last night. You know, a lot of behind-the-scenes conversations and stuff like that. Am I still working for Uber? Yeah, man. Uber everywhere, man. Junior, what up, man? Jason, what's good, brother? What's good, man? What's good? What's good? Anyway, oh, man, I see them bots came through and so the dislike disabled and dipped. Anyway, though, yeah, man. Yo, Hardhead, what's up, fam? So anyway, yo, a lot of people was talking about the Pewdiepie situation behind the scenes. MJ, ain't see you in a minute, boy. What's up? Press star, what's good? So I figured let me do a quick little stream and get my opinion on it, because a lot of people talk about it, but I feel like a lot of people are just not being kind of honest about the whole thing. And you know, I know some of what I'm gonna have to say is gonna be a little bit surprising to some people, but I mean, for the most part, dude is completely a dick face. I mean, there's no question about that. But if I'm not mistaken, you said that all was a little too hard. Yo, Nick, what up? He said it with an ER. No. Y'all don't gotta start telling me what he said. I heard what he said. I'm not defending this guy. If y'all think I'm about to defend him, nah. I'm not about to defend him, but I am gonna say something that, like I said, a lot of people might not understand. Because I feel like at a certain point, people should kind of like keep it real. And honestly, the way I feel about the whole Pewdiepie situation is, I don't feel like he should be considered a racist now. I feel like he should have been considered a racist. Like, some people getting mad at him for saying nigger. Like, yeah, he said it. He definitely said some racist shit. And I'm not defending him. But I feel like he was racist when he said what he said about the Jews. When he made that joke that was offensive. And I feel like, don't wait till he say something about your race to be like, oh, he's racist. I feel like he was racist when he made that joke about Jewish people. If you joke about any race, to me, in my opinion, that's a joke. One thing, if you could take a joke. But if you start saying racist shit about another race, like if you start talking racist shit about Chinese people, I'm not going to look at you and think you're not racist because you're not talking about black people. I'm going to look at you like you're racist because you said something about another race. And that's when I'm like, that's my opinion of why I'm kind of like not feeling this, because I'm like, yo, dude already proved he was racist. Now he come out and say some racist shit about black people. Oh, he racist. He been was racist. Dude was racist when he made that joke about the Jewish people gonna hire somebody to play a Nazi and make a racial joke, knowing that the people that's putting money in his pocket is Jewish. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like looking at him like, yo, you really was trying to push the envelope. You already got swatted down. You caused everybody on YouTube to lose money. Now a lot of content creators is going crazy. They want to shoot themselves. I'm sorry, lady, but I gotta go. And yeah, it's like a lot of nonsense he caused. Now he gonna say this and do this and confirm. If anybody thought, oh, he was just being funny when he did the racial shit with the Jewish stuff, okay, he was being funny. What you gonna say now? You know what I mean? This dude flat out came out and said some racist shit, and then he gonna say, oh, my bad. He ain't even flinch. He didn't even give a real apology. Like, oh, and another thing, let me say this real quick, right? If you're not black, right? I want to say this to every non-black person. I want y'all to understand something. Like, I really, really want y'all to understand this, right? If you're not black, stop telling black people how to feel about something that directly affects them. I see people saying, oh, it's not a big deal. Yo, if you're not black, don't say that. Some people was alive when their ancestors can sit on the back of the bus. Now, I'm not going to get into a big lecture. I'm not going to break down the history. But stop telling black people how to feel about something if you're not black. That's like telling a dog to not shit by a fire hydrant and you know that that's what they do. Like, how you going to tell a black person to not get offended by something that was a racial slur to them? Like, I see so many people damage controlling Pewdiepie, and I'm like, yo, like, I'm gonna name drop another cat. This guy's scarce, right? For the longest time, I said, I wonder if this guy's racist, because he says certain things Yo, what's up, Analog? And I was wondering, I'm like, he gives off the indicator that he may be racist. And I think some people are racist, and I don't know if it's that they want to hide it or that they don't know it. But the bottom line is, you can't defend people that say racist shit and don't think that you're not going to get classified as racist as well. So, to me, I'm going to give y'all my best advice, right? My best advice. Stay out of that conversation. Don't be having an opinion unless you either are racist or not. Stop telling people how to feel about things that affect them. You can't tell me to not feel like PewDiePie says something racist. So I want to come up and say, you shouldn't even be defending him at this point, because if anybody is defending PewDiePie at the second time that he got caught doing something racial, you're racist. Because y'all, I get y'all want to defend him because he's talking about black people. Okay, we already know how this country works. People in America don't believe that being racist is racist anymore for some weird reason. And that's your business. If you want to defend it or whatever, that's your business. But the bottom line is, how could you defend the man a second time? It's not even about the color no more. It's not about he said something about black people. It's not about that. It's about, this is the second time this man was tied to something racially motivated. Okay? So this is my argument. And for the black people too, oh, he's racist. He was racist when he said that, when he made the joke about the Jewish people, he was racist. If it wasn't racist, we would not be sitting in an ad apocalypse right now, because due to that joke, people took offense to what he said and started investigating things on YouTube, directly tying to what he did to prove that if he says something anti-Semitic, why should ads be running on videos like that? That led to the backlash of people investigating and finding out that ads could run on any video and YouTube could not control the ads. And to keep from being sued, YouTube did what they're doing now, which is giving you an ad apocalypse 2.0. You get what I'm saying? Now, this is his fault. When he affected all these people money, and people still acting like, oh, well, I don't think it was his fault. It was his fault. It was his fault. It was his fault directly that this happened. Okay? Now, this was all because he made a racial joke. He made a racial joke. Okay, fine. It was a joke. You could quite, look, here's the logic we're going to apply here. And look, you got to wait a second. It's going to come back on, okay? Because that's what happens. Now, let me just explain. Fool me once, fool me twice. You know, he might could have got away with the first one because it was a joke. Even if it was involving black people, it could have been a joke. That's one thing. But he did it again. And this time he just, it looked like he accidentally got caught. So it kind of confirms, well, okay, maybe if he was joking, he don't really feel that way. You're going to say he, you know, fool me once, fool me twice? Who's the fool here? So I'm going to let y'all know my personal opinion. Anybody defending him is a racist as well. That's how I'm going to classify everything that I see. Everything that I saw on the timeline with people defending him, I'm going to deem all of them as closet racists, because I don't get how y'all can say this man got caught 2 times doing something racist and he's not racist. You know, I rob a bank, I might be hard on my luck. I rob 2 banks, I'm a fucking bank robber, okay? You know? Y'all saying that he always was this way, it just slipped. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, that's true. It probably just slipped. But the bottom line is, we're not even at a point, in my opinion, where we speculate. He's racist. Like, there's no question about it. That was racial, what he said. The question is what's going to be done about it. I really want to know what's going to happen next, because a lot of people are afraid that more ads and, you know, more apocalypse is going to occur because of what happened. And I'm just sitting here like, yo, at this point, man, I'm a little bit mad at the black community for one reason. I'm not mad at y'all, but I want y'all to understand, y'all should have been deeming the man racist when he said something about another race of people. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, he was racist. Like, I see a lot of people going, oh, well, he's racist. That's the reason you don't got ads on your video to begin with, because the man is racist. So, was racist. Like, I don't want to hear, oh, he's definitely racist. No, was racist. He was racist. It was obvious. Because I hate, you know, I have conversations like that with people that I work with. they make jokes about other races, and they come to me and they make the joke, and I tell them, I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear that shit. And they're like, why? I'm like, because you a fucking racist. Why am I racist? I'm just talking about Mexican people, or I'm just talking about Asian people. No, motherfucker, if you talking to me about an Asian, what are you gonna say to an Asian about me? You get what I'm saying? So I'm not the kind of person that's gonna be fooled twice. If you're racist to these group of people, you're going to be racist to my group of people. You're a racist. You're not going to, if you're a racist, you're not going to say, hey, you know what? I hate one race, but this other race, I would have babies with them. I would live with them. I would let them into my community. No, you're probably a racist. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I see people talk about other races, I deem them a racist anyway, because it's like in this country, you got to hit a certain amount of people to be racist now. Like, what's the credentials for this? Like, it's too ridiculous. This man was already found to be caught up in a racially motivated situation. It's the reason you don't have ads. Okay, fool me once. It was a joke. Okay, fool me once. Fine. Then you get caught doing this. It's fool me twice at this point, people. It's not a situation where you got to question if the man is racist. This time, he got caught slipping. He was lacking. That camera was on. My man was comfortable in his living room or wherever the hell he was at. And, you know, he let it roll. It slipped off of the tongue. Boom. It came out. And that was it. The man was being racist. He got caught being racist. There's no question he was racist. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's a fool me once, fool me twice case closed situation, in my opinion. That's just what I'm saying. So, what's going to happen now? I'm hoping that hopefully people learn to boycott this man. You know, if you're Jewish or black, yeah, you definitely shouldn't be supporting his content. But I can't tell you what to do, because I saw black people on the timeline defending him last night. And you know me, I ain't say nothing. I don't get into people's conversations. But when I saw people defending him that were black, I definitely blocked all of those people that I seen doing that, because you the kind of person I don't want you around me, because you're confused and you need to go read some books. You know what I'm saying? You need to go to Amazon Prime and go order you some books and do some reading. You need to learn some things. You need to go sit down and reevaluate yourself. The first thing you need to buy is a fucking mirror, and you need to look in it. That's the first thing. And then the second thing you need to do is start reading some damn books. Because I can't understand how people was defending this guy. Again, I could see if it was the first time. And me personally, I keep my opinions to myself when it comes to like politics, religion, even racial shit. I try not to get involved in it. I try not to make no videos about it. I try not to talk about it. But no question in my mind that this man should be boycotted. These people defending PewDiePie are retarded. That's Black Barn. What's up, Black Barn? I agree. And I'm very disappointed that in this day and age, there's anybody, and forget color, because this is not a color thing. I'm disappointed in this day and time that you have anybody defending him. I don't care if you're green. If you're defending this man for the second time, I think you're a racist. Just for the fact that it was the second time. It's like, how do you get caught twice doing something? One time, we totally understand it was a skit. You hired somebody, you were trying to be funny, you were trying to get views. The more mature people will say, okay, he was clickbaiting. But I still don't think that it's funny to get views off the expense of being racist. I just don't like that kind of content. I don't like content where people are bashing somebody for a difference. Now, I'm not going to go, oh, you know, the gay community, this, that, and the third. But I mean, honestly, why should you care about any of that stuff? Like, I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I don't care about your nationality. I don't care about none of that stuff. Hey, we like games. Let's play some games. I don't care about all that other stuff. That's people's business. But when you go and you start trying to make jokes on people's religion or race and all of that just for some views, I don't like people like that. I don't like people like that. I never like content like that. But this man got caught 2 times with his hand in a cookie jar. And you gonna tell me that this man ain't a thief? This man don't like stealing cookies? Come on, come on. So the people defending him on Twitter, I just ain't say nothing last night. I silently went through my Twitter timeline and just was blocking everybody that I saw doing that. And what was crazy is a lot of the people that was defending him follow me. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, well, why are you following me if this is the type of way that you think? Like, I don't put my beliefs out there like that. I don't get into all of that. I don't put my religion and stuff out there. But the bottom line is still, I'm like, look, I'm not for that type of discrimination. I don't like discrimination. You know what I mean? So if you're a person that's into discrimination of any kind, why the hell are you following me? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yo, life is too short for that type of bullshit right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like getting caught up in all of that. But this man, I'm looking at it like, yo, if this was like a crime, how could you get away? Like, you got caught twice doing the same thing. Like I said earlier in the stream, I robbed one bank. I may be hard up for money. You know, times might be hard. Fine. I robbed 2 banks. I robbed another one. I'm a bank robber. I might be the nicest person on the planet. I might, you know, donate my money to charity that I got from the bank. I'm still a bank robber. So at this point, how are people defending this man? That's the only thing I'm saying. How are you defending this man? And this is the second time he got caught up. And remember, all of this is within the same year. So what are we talking about here at this point? And that dude's scarce. I want to bring this up too. He's another one, because I watched the video from him, because when I was Googling the Pewdiepie stuff, he came up and he was in the video talking about, oh, well, I don't have an opinion on this either way. How don't you have an opinion on it? Like, what do you mean you don't have an opinion? You don't want to take a side, you're not sure. How are y'all not sure? Anybody who says something like that is racist. Anybody. How do you not have a side or a stance on something where the man clearly said something and this was definitely his second time? Second time, not his first. Because if this was his first, this would be a different conversation. It would be like, man, this guy's racist, but I'm sure people are going to defend it. Man, this guy's racist, but I'm sure people are going to look out for him. What are you looking at me for, asshole? Of course. Hold on, y'all. This is like a lot of bullshit going on right here for me to park. Yeah, okay. So I'm parked now. Now I can read the comments too, because I wasn't able to, because it was, you know, that back to school should be crazy. All right, damn, it's mad sunny right here. I can't see. Let me see if I could put this visor down, because I can't see shit. That might help a little bit. Yeah, but let me look up something real fast about this cat, because I have a speculation too about him. He must be from like I don't think he's from, oh, he's Swedish. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm saying he must be from like the Netherlands or Norway or something like that. Yeah, he is. Okay, that's what I thought. That makes sense. They think shit like this is funny. Yep. Okay, so he's Swedish. That kind of fits. Like, you know, I know people that are Swedish, and I'm not going to classify a whole group of people based off that. But from what I do know, is Swedish people tend to kind of not like black people. That's a fact. But this man clearly don't like nobody. Yeah, man. Face cam when I fight. You half white. You're not the only one that's part white in him, man. Like the rate, to me that don't mean nothing either. My father had blonde hair, you know, green eyes. None of that don't mean shit to me either. Like, so you could be half white and your family's racist. I don't know the white people in my family. They don't want nothing to do with my black family. So what does that mean? I got a Swedish friend right now behind me. If I get him on camera right now, he'll act cool with me. He'll tell you that he's cool as fuck, but you know what he'll also tell you? He don't like black people. In his neighborhood, he don't like black people. He won't say it to me, but I tell him, I'm like, yo, how do y'all feel about black people? He'll tell you flat out on camera right now. If you bet me some money right now, I'll get him to come on camera and tell you that where he live at, he live in a Swedish neighborhood. They don't like black people. I'll get him on camera right now if you bet me, and he'll tell you that right now. Right now on camera live, he'll tell you what I just said. You could say because you are in a Swedish neighborhood that Swedish people are cool. I didn't group all Swedish people. I did that because that's when I see. This is why people don't understand. This is the problem with racism too. People are just not honest, and that's why I don't like having this discussion. I said clearly I'm not going to be like him and say all Swedish people are racist because he's racist and Swedish. That don't mean I'm going to look at every person that tells me they're Swedish and go, oh, you know what? All of y'all are racist. Because I had an encounter with one Swedish person and that person was racist. Or I met a whole bunch of people that was Swedish and racist. I'm not going to say every Swedish person is racist because of one person. That's the problem with racism. And black people, y'all got to stop being so quick to be like, oh, well, you know, the motherfucker said nigger. Stop acting like y'all don't hear what y'all hear. Like, y'all be wanting to be accepted so much. Like, that's the problem with black people, too. Y'all be dying to be accepted. Like, just be who you are. If people don't fucking like you, they don't fucking like you. But y'all be so sucking dick. Like, on my timeline, there's a whole bunch of black dudes defending this shit. And I'm like, yo, if you're going to defend it, okay, that's your business. But at the end of the day, I mean, come on, why are you defending it? You're only defending it to try and be a house nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all going to get mad at me. But in my opinion, if you agree with that shit, keep it to yourself. Don't be stupid and go out there and look like Sambo. You know what I mean? And look like a house nigga. Because at the end of the day, defending that type of behavior only encourages it. It gives it power. You need to speak out against that type of behavior so we can move past it. You know, we need to stop like acting like everything is cool, and we need to start just moving past a lot of this shit. Because this shit is petty. This shit should be history. We should all be moving past this type of behavior. Like, we need to move this country in particular needs to move past this type of behavior. Period. I'm not saying, oh, you don't have to agree. I'm not saying you don't have to feel a certain kind of way. But what I'm saying is just be honest about what it is so we can move past it. We don't need to be sitting up here watching somebody call people niggas and he getting millions of dollars for it and carrying on. He's encouraging the behavior by being allowed to continue to be that way. That's the problem with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, you know, I hate Pewdiepie because he's racist. He's racist, that's his business. I don't give a fuck. The way that I handle that situation is anything Pewdiepie related, block. I'm not clicking, I'm not watching, I'm not supporting. That's it. That's my business. If you're black and you want to watch Pewdiepie after he said nigger, that's your business. But what I'm saying is we need to stop encouraging that behavior. Like, we need to like just stop encouraging it. I feel like when he made the joke about the Jewish people, he was racist to me right then and there. I didn't have to wait for him to get to the black people, or go to the Latin people, or go to whatever other, the Asian people, like whatever other race. When somebody does something to one group of people, he will do it to you next. I always learned that. Like, that's why in school, when I seen dudes who used to bully people, and people used to tell me, yo, how come you be getting in people like that face? Because if he's bullying all these people and you don't say something, sooner or later he gonna get emboldened and feel like he could bully you. So you stop him then before he even gets to that point. So he don't get to the point where he feel like he could just say whatever the fuck he wants and do whatever the fuck he wants. And that's the situation here. And I feel like YouTube needs to address this, not us. I don't feel like we, quote unquote, the black community, or quote unquote the gaming community, or quote unquote the YouTube community, whatever fucking community who is offended by this. I don't feel like we should have to address this. I feel like at this point, YouTube created this three-headed monster. They need to address this guy. I don't feel like we need to be sitting up here making a bunch of videos. I don't feel like we need to be debating this. I don't feel like it's nothing to talk about. He is racist. This is the second time, like I said, that man got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. You're not going to tell me you don't like to steal cookies after the second time. Fool me once, fool me twice. You know, and that's the bottom line to the situation. And I don't feel like it need to be a bunch of videos. I don't feel like it need to be a bunch of debates. I don't feel like people need to be going back and forth on Twitter like I'm seeing. I got a whole bunch of notifications this morning. I ain't even gonna click on it because I know it's a bunch of Pewdiepie not back and forth nonsense. And I don't care. I'm not gonna sit up here and waste my day on a guy that made millions of dollars and was already identified as a racist when he attacked the Jewish people. And let me tell you something, man. Every big chunk of money I ever got was with the Jewish community, with Jewish people. And a lot of the stuff that I learned on the internet, you know, is because of the Jewish community. He is rich because of the Jewish community. He still turned around and did that shit. And you gonna tell me right then and there that wasn't a red flag that that man is racist? 100% for me it was. 100% for me it was. That was a complete red flag for me. I said, oh, this guy's racist. No questions, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, it didn't even take for him to say nigga. I already had him on that list. If you say anything about a group of people, I don't care if I don't got nothing to do with that group of people. I'm going to consider you racist because it means that you're going to say it about my group of people or that group of people or that group of people. Now, don't get me wrong. Every now and again, you might slip up and, you know, you might say something that's stereotypical. You may say something that fits a stereotype and some people could go, hey, that was racist. And you may be ignorant to the fact that that was racist. That's cool. That's a whole different situation. You may say something like, you may be white and go, hey, man, can I ask you a question? Is it true that y'all like fried chicken? Oh, what you just say, white boy? Oh, you said some racist shit to me. What you mean I like fried chicken? Don't you know you can't say that to black people? No. He may have heard that. His grandparents may have been racist. They may have been saying shit like that, and the man don't know better. He may not really know. That's a different situation. I don't deem stuff like that as racist. That's a different situation. You get what I'm saying? You might have to pull him to the side and be like, yo, son, you know, honestly, my parents and my grandparents used to hear stereotypical jokes like that all the time. That's usually used to insinuate something racist. It's usually a racial slur. You know, and people got to stop being sensitive and just explain shit. Like, there's a lot of people on the timeline saying shit like that. And if you feel like it, you take a second and explain it to them. Because a lot of people are sheltered and they don't want to admit it. And they haven't been around certain things and they don't get it and they don't understand it. So you gotta sit down and explain it to them. I have friends like that. Some of my friends, I explain shit to them and we joke around about these stereotypes with each other. Now, I'm not gonna go out in public and be like, yo, you know, give me some fried chicken, white boy. And, you know, people gonna be like, what the fuck kind of jokes they got? Well, we cool like that. We not saying racial shit. We had already spoke about it. I already explained to him how it is and this, that, and the third. And he explained to me why they feel this way and that way about certain things. You get what I'm saying? Because right behind me now is one of my friends. Me and him talk about this shit all day. Well, as soon as I end this stream, we'll talk about the alt-right and the alt-left and all that, you know, Antifa. This is an alt-right motherfucker to the core. And we talk about shit like that all the time. And I totally disagree with alt-right beliefs. But me and him talk all day and we're cool. Now, do I think he's racist? Hell yeah, I think he's racist. But he never said it to me. I ain't going home with him. I don't give a fuck. As long as he don't say that to me crazy. So there's levels to this. But when you come flat out and say nigger, oh, my bad. Yeah, anyway, though, back to what I was doing. Nah, fam, we got a problem here. Like, YouTube needs to address this, man. And he needs to be slapped on the wrist for being allowed to get away with all of the shit he's getting away with. He's becoming the prodigal child of YouTube, the golden boy. Any type of term you want to use to say he's being shown favoritism, completely true. He needs to be dealt with, and I feel like YouTube need to pull a plug on that man. I'm going to be honest. If not permanently, at least suspend this man off YouTube or something. Like if this was Twitch, he would have been bodied. And shout out to Twitch for that. That's why tonight I got to get on Twitch. I got to start streaming on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming on Twitch this week. And I got to get on Twitch because if he was on Twitch, he would have been bodied for this. So his channel would have been gone already. You would have to start all over, and he would have probably had a suspension. But YouTube is a little too carefree with bullshit like this. They're too busy worried about how much money you make. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like YouTube for that reason. When I found out that trolling and bad behavior and all that is not tolerated on Twitch, but on YouTube, it's a nest egg for it. YouTube definitely got to get on their shit. Because this man is the sole reason that YouTube is looking to lose billions of dollars. If they don't do nothing about this, something's going on. It's at this point something fishy. I thought you had me for a second. I was like, oh man.
Nah, once I seen you whipping around, I was like, I'm just gonna back up, make it easier for him because the trailer.
I appreciate you. Thank you, Mike. See, that's my friend right there. Me and him go back and forth all day about all kinds of shit, and I know he's alt-right to the core. YouTube made him big so they won't get rid of him. That's actually not true. YouTube made him big, but YouTube will replace him. Trust me. One thing about companies and businesses, they will do stuff like that. They will do stuff like that. They definitely would replace him. But like I said, they got to do something, because at this point, anybody with common sense can't argue this fact. Anybody with common sense can't say, okay, this man is not what he appears to be. He's what he appears to be. No questions. You can't argue it anymore. You can't argue it anymore. Yeah, they'll replace him if necessary for them. Exactly. But trust me, man, YouTube is not digging homie. Trust me, they're not digging that cat at all. He caused a lot of problems for YouTube. He's the reason that YouTube is in this ad problem right now. But anyway, time to start my day. Everybody making their way over there. I need to get over there and find out what's going on. So I don't get ambushed with some crazy news. Maybe they waiting on me to tell me about Pewdiepie. Maybe they want to go make a road trip to Sweden. No, I'm just playing. But I ain't gonna get no monetization for this video, so I already know. I ain't even gonna bother to appeal it. I already know that they ain't gonna monetize this video because it's controversial. But anyway, yo, everybody have a safe and blessed day out there. And once again, to everybody affected by the hurricanes, God bless y'all. A couple of people I know said they don't have power, but for some reason, y'all are on social media posting all kinds of silly fuckery, once again, and I don't understand. Titanfall said, please, Jimmy. I know, I'm just joking. All right, Eric Carmen, you fought it. But anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all be good, man. Yeah, I'm going to try to stream later, but I think it'll be on Twitch. It depends. I'll be trying to squeeze the stream in, and then somebody will stream. And, you know, when you sharing subs with people, it's kind of hard for the bottom dog to eat. So it depends on how everything work out. But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Like I said, peace. So everybody affected by the hurricanes, stop posting shit on social media and then expect people to feel sorry for you, because we thinking you fine if we see you posting all this crap on social media, posting jokes, talking about New York Fashion Week and all that other crap, all right? So anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Peace. God bless.